Ladies and gentlemen, class of 2022 inductee, James Reed Jim Rhodes. James Reed Rhodes was born on August 24, 1941 in Rossville, Georgia, to Jimmy and Catherine Reed Rhodes. Catherine later married Troy Spears and the family moved to Fort Payne, Alabama, where Jim started school. When the family later moved to Springville, South Carolina, Jim began playing Pee Wee football and made the Little League Baseball All-Star team. The family later moved to Newfane, New York, near Buffalo, where Jim went to junior high and high school. He lettered 3 years in football, basketball, and baseball under Coach Pat Duffy. Jim considered himself as a solid contributor in all sports, not a great player, but he loved competition. After high school, Jim returned to Fort Payne to live and work with his aunt and uncle, J.P. and Haleen Bethune. They encouraged Jim to try college at Snead State in Boaz. He made the baseball team there, playing for 2 years under Coach Emmett Plunkett, a 2002 Marshall County Sports Hall of Fame charter class inductee. Jim then transferred to play football at Florence State, now the University of North Alabama. However, he received a career-ending knee injury. Jim went on to earn a bachelor's degree in history and physical education in 1965 and a master's degree in physical education from Ole Miss in 1973. Coach Rhodes began his teaching and coaching career at Central High School in Florence, where he was an assistant football and head junior high basketball coach. His basketball teams went 42-7 and won the Lauderdale County Championship. After 1 year, he accepted a job as head basketball coach and athletics director for Collinwood High School in Collinwood, Tennessee, population 500. At that time in Tennessee, there were no classifications for the state playoffs, and even though the Trojans were one of the smallest schools in the state, they had to compete with all of the bigger schools. However, Coach Rhodes and his Trojans posted a remarkable record of 120-41 over the next 6 years, winning 4 area, 2 regional, 4 county, 3 Christmas, and 2 district tournament championships. The team advanced all the way to the Tennessee State Tournament to play the big boys twice during that run. Coach Rhodes was lured back to Alabama to be the head basketball and assistant baseball and football coach at Colbert County High School in Layton. From 1972 to 74, the CCHS Indians basketball team had an overall record of 46-7 with 2 area championships, 2 sub-state runners-up, 2 Colbert County championships, and 2 Christmas tournament championships. The football team went 21-2 with 1 state championship, and the baseball team was runner-up in the state tournament. Coach Rhodes also had the opportunity to coach 2 of the most well-known athletes in the state at that time, Ozzie Newsome, who played at Alabama, and Phil Gargas, who played at Auburn. Following his successes in Alabama and Tennessee, Coach Rhodes was hired to be the head basketball, head golf, and assistant football coach at Guntersville High School. The Wildcat basketball team had a 2-year record of 64-4, won the 1975 3A state championship, and was the 1976 runners-up. The Cats also won 2 regional, 2 area, 2 Marshall County, and 3 Christmas tournament championships. Coach Rhodes was selected the 1975 Alabama Basketball Coach of the Year and coached the North All-Stars to wins in both 1975 and 1976. His players included 2002 Marshall County Sports Hall of Fame charter class inductee, All-American, All-State, and All-Tournament player Kent Looney, All-State and All-Tournament player Frank Moore, Alabama All-Star Team player Kim Williamson, future GHS head basketball coach Philip Colley, Cass Havis, David Staten, John Hampton, Bruce Wiggs, and Ronnie Simpson. Following 2 years at Guntersville, Rhodes was chosen to be the head basketball coach and athletic director at Southern Benedictine College in Coleman. His first team won the Southern Conference Championship. When the college closed in 1979, Rhodes chose a different path, working as salesman and sales manager at River Oaks Homes from 1980 to 85, president and co-owner of Mays Enterprises in Albertville from 1985 to 87, and as national sales manager for Southern Energy Homes in Addison until his retirement in 2002. Jim is a member of the Lake City Assembly of God and is involved in several charitable activities and ministries, including Kairos Prison Ministry and the Cedar Lodge Drug and Alcohol Ministry. Jim is married to Karen Rhodes. He has twin daughters, Jamie Leffel and Ann Catherine Craig, and 3 grandchildren, Liam, Reed, and Nolan Leffel. Throughout his life as a coach, businessman, and humanitarian, Jim Rhodes has been a positive influence on the lives of the many students, players, and individuals with whom he has worked. Ladies and gentlemen, Marshall County Sports Hall of Fame Class of 2022 inductee, Jim Rhodes.